Hey!
Hey, Kimmy!
Well, we're gonna go for real soon. Where are we going?
We are finally heading to Iceland on our Viking Iceland cruise, and we're hoping that we can get out. We don't leave for another about 48 hours, but we're on Delta Airlines, and we're hoping that they get their mess straightened out before then, so we don't get delayed any. But
this has been a year of booking in the making, and it's also our 40th anniversary, which we celebrate again.
It's a year-long celebration.
So we leave Wednesday and get to
Reykjavik on Friday.
And then we're going to straight to a hotel that's near the Blue Lagoon. So we'll show you all of that.
Yep.
And then we're going to hop on a Viking ship and we're going to go all the way around the island of Iceland. And we'll show you the ship. It's the Viking Mars,
yes,
I think.
Viking Mars.
And we've never been on a Viking ocean
Done several Viking river cruises, but this will be the first ocean cruise. So we're anticipating nothing but the best with Viking because they've always been great in the past. So,
and then we also have a lot of excursions,
a lot of adventures to go on. So come
go
with us.
Here we are arriving at the Northern Lights Hotel near the Blue Lagoon. This was the hotel that we booked. We also booked transfers through Northern Lights Reservation Center or email, and they were really good at booking our transfers, getting right back to us. Now, most flights arrive in Iceland from the States in the morning. So when we arrived around 10 o'clock, which our flight was a little bit delayed, at the airport we had a guy holding up a sign with our last name on it that the Northern Lights booked for us. It took about 20 minutes to 25 minutes from the airport to the hotel, and we paid about $57 one way. Now there's 3 hotels out by the Blue Lagoon. There's the Silica, which requires a 2-night stay and is much higher, and the Retreat, which requires a 2-night stay but much higher. Now the Silica, you can walk over to the Blue Lagoon. The Retreat is right at the Blue Lagoon, but the Northern Lights sits a little bit ways. You could probably walk it, but they do have transfers to the Blue Lagoon, I think every 30 minutes, so we use their transfers over to the Blue Lagoon. Now this is a great thing to do when you do an overnight flight to Iceland and you want to stay up that day. Go out to the Blue Lagoon, spend the day there. We did a spa treatment out there, or spa booking, and I'll show you more of that later. But you can also stay in Reykjavik and then have somebody transfer you out to the Blue Lagoon, but it's about 45 minutes from Reykjavik. So we elected to stay right out there since it's one night before we get on our ship. Now this right here is a little hospitality room that had an honesty bar. And the honesty bar gave you free coffee, hot chocolate, water, teas. But if you wanted anything else like pop or liquor or chips, candy bar, you would actually just get it and write it down and charge it to your room. Now we booked a superior room with breakfast and it was $471 per night. It did include also being able to use their hotel spa, which they have a dry sauna, wet sauna. I'll show the hotel spa in just a little bit, and you could book a massage out here if you wanted to after a long flight. But it's not at the Blue Lagoon, it's just the hotel spa. Now, as we walk out to their patio here, they do have a patio that sits out in the middle of this lava field, because that's where the hotel is, at the base of the volcano. And they have fire pit out here. It looks like they had a little bit of damage to their wall. I don't know if it has something to do with the volcano erupting last year, but there was some damage here. There is some buildings off to the distance just show steam. That's where they're pulling up the water for the Blue Lagoon, and so it's kind of cool looking as well. Now we'll show you more of the room. And this is the Northern Inn room. So we'll start here. I'm sorry, Northern Lights Inn. Northern Lights Inn.
Room number 30.
Room number 30. It was about,
which is
I think it was $475.
Which is a superior room.
So as you walk in, we'll go to the bathroom. You have this little mirror here, and then you have a little closet here that has a couple of hangers, and then
you have
some robes
and slippers.
Some slippers and robes.
And you got three drawers.
3 drawers where we started putting stuff in there. And then you can turn right over here. And
again, a very European bathroom. Just the half glass shower.
half glass shower
toilet.
with the rain
Kind of a
shower.
rainfall and a handheld wand. So.
Handheld wand, and then you also have some product, and then the toilet, a European toilet.
And then underneath the sink, there's another storage with some additional toilet paper, hair dryer, and Kleenex.
Yeah, and then there, we just got back from the Blue Lagoon, so this is what we're gonna look like for the day. We've been up all night and all day traveling, and then you come in here, and this is the bedroom. I don't know, I think the comforter, did we lay it? Did we have that kind of messed up? It was...
No, I mean, it's just...
It's two beds.
It's separate.
Two separate beds.
Again, this is a European thing. You got each person has their separate little comforter, and it's basically two beds pushed together.
Yeah.
Two twin beds pushed together to form a queen.
And I do like the lights on the wall. I like the plaid wallpaper. That's really, really pretty. We had just a little chair here. We haven't unpacked yet because we just went straight to the Blue Lagoon from here. And there's the lights. And then we have two little nightstands on each side. And the nightstands do have a European plug, but they don't have any USBs, do they?
No.
So, did we bring something?
Yes, I brought
adapters, okay.
Yeah, no, it's all
And then there's another little chair here in the corner. We have our luggage just stacked right here. There's the TV.
little desk.
The ceiling is kind of a slanted ceiling up high, so it kind of goes way up high. And then we have another little table and a little desk and a trash can with different plastic little chocolates on a little thing. And then our view, of course, we're right here tucked under the volcano in Iceland.
And this hotel just looks like it was built right in the middle of a lava flow.
It does.
We don't know which came first, the hotel or the lava flow, and I'm thinking maybe the lava flow.
So this is our view. It's just this big old lava flow out here. And then I'll show you the volcano in another little video where you'll see the actual top of the volcano. Yeah. And that's our room. It's a very basic room for about $475. I think that doesn't get very blacked out, does it?
No, that's going to be maybe hard to sleep tonight. But
what they do, they say that the sun doesn't set here until almost 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And then it comes right back up at 4, so we'll see. It's called the Midnight Sun over here in Iceland. So
all in all, I would say, and this hotel has a lot of good ratings on TripAdvisor and different things. So
very clean, very neat. Really liked it out here. So we'll give you more information as we have it.
Yeah.
But
it's located right straight across from the main lobby in the building.
mm-hmm.
And it's down in the lower left.
Oh yeah.
We get free breakfast with the Superior Room, and you also get admission to the spa included with the Superior Room. So,
Hi.
How are you?
See you, bye. Hi, I'm going here. Is it okay?
We got a spa room,
The
gym.
exercise room. And that's the actual spa.
Yeah. Open shower here. I guess you got like a private shower if you ever feel comfortable just showering out in front of everybody.
It's really pretty in here.
So let's get a little, you can get a massage here.
Oh look, is this the saunas?
Yeah. Tranquility space.
Oh yeah.
You got a dry sauna.
A dry sauna.
Yeah. I don't know what a soft sauna is.
So that's kind of what we have.
Yeah. Soft sauna. I don't know what that is. And then a steam sauna.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, so we can kind of use all this.
So this is just, the saunas are free.
Yeah.
and then if you
Well,
want it,
if
you're staying here.
If you're staying here, but then if you don't have a superior or deluxe room, I think it's like a 2,000 kroner.
And we could have had a massage.
Yeah.
So it's the superior rooms that get this, right? Okay, here I'm showing some more of the Northern Light Hotel. It's kind of in a U shape, and in the middle of this U shape, they had kind of a observatory that you could look out, I think, for the Northern Lights at night in the winter, but we didn't get to see any of that because we're here in the summer. This is interesting. This is probably Max.
The restaurant's named after.
The restaurant's named after their dog that loved to run around. Yes.
Whenever they are busy.
Oh yeah, it's all the way around. Oh, now you can kind of see the lava field that we're sitting in. If I can get a good picture of it. And that right over there is the Blue Lagoon, or the somewhere over there.
This is probably a good vantage.
Do you think that that building way up there has people monitoring the volcano?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Should I ask? Ask the guy what that was.
And then here's the volcano. I just think that's so interesting. Okay, once we got checked into the Northern Lights, we did take their shuttle over to the Blue Lagoon, and we entered through the retreat spa area because we booked a retreat spa. Now we booked it gave us 5 hours access to their public Blue Lagoon, and they also have a private Blue Lagoon which we could use. It gave us a private changing room to change in, and then it also gave us access to all the saunas and the cold plunges and the body scrubs. You could book an extra massage here for an extra charge. But the whole thing for 5 hours for both of us was $639 US. Now, would I say it was worth it? Sure. A one-time doing this for a 40th year anniversary? Sure. Private changing room. I said it's our private changing room. We're not really supposed to be filming, I don't think, but I'm going to show you the private changing room because there's nobody in the private changing room.
It does.
So here's the showers and the shampoo. And the wands, we got robes and slippers, and this is oil and body lotion, and this is the spa Blue Lagoon part.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to show you an area of the retreat spa private lagoon and relaxing room. This was a beautiful room that you could sit in these swinging chairs and lay there and look out onto the private lagoon and watch people. Now, you really weren't supposed to use your camera, but when nobody was absolutely in the rooms or lagoons, I did film a little bit. Now, this is the cold plunge area, which you could take this cold plunge, which I'll show you in a little bit how cold it is, and then to the other side there is a wet sauna. Then you go up these stairs and it will take you to a catwalk and a lookout over the Blue Lagoon. This is the public Blue Lagoon area, and it is spectacular. It was a sunny day and we could look out all over the lava field and the Blue Lagoon. We saw the restaurant, the bar, and we went down into this area later on this video. Now there's places in the retreat spa I could not show you that they had a cave room for relaxation, they had a fire room for relaxation, and they also had a body scrub room. Couldn't show you any of those because there was a lot of people in there. But then this last area was also their dry sauna, and I like this dry sauna because it did look out over the private lagoon, and it was just a beautiful view. Where are we going now to the?
We're going to the big Blue Lagoon. This is the public. We've been in the retreat spa. This is the Blue Lagoon place to stay.
I don't know if there is steps here, is there? Yeah. It's a ramp?
Oh, it's a ramp.
Yeah. Woo, that's so cute.
All right. Hey, Kimmy.
Where are we?
Where are we?
We're at the Blue Lagoon.
This is the Blue Lagoon in Grindavik, Iceland, which is just about 20 minutes from the airport, and probably about an hour to an hour and a half outside of Reykjavik, the capital. So, and it's pretty easy to get to from the airport. And the Blue Lagoon, you can buy just a separate entry into it, but you don't get access to the retreat spa. And but with your access over here, you can get facial scrubs. We'll take you over to where the facial bar is. But this is a different.
I thought that floor was like a mushy.
Well, that's what a lot of people had said. I mean, unless we get out there,
it's not mushy.
Yeah.
It's like a tile.
Yeah, it's like a pool.
A rough tile, yeah.
In the lagoon, you can have cameras, cell phones, to take pictures with. When you're inside of the retreat spa, there's no cameras, no video allowed. So the bar. So you got a bar. You can come over here. This may be like patio seating for the lava restaurant, I think. It's where this is the masked bar. I'm just gonna walk up here.
Man, it works.
Oh, just get the ordinary and you're fine.
That's right, try it.
And then the other half.
What do you think? Do 10 minutes?
That's right.
I like your nails.
Oh, thank you. Ice cream.
Alright, we got a silicone mask here.
It's like glue. It feels like glue.
Silicone, right?
Yeah.
Here's Kim applying a silica scrub. This is to exfoliate the skin. And you leave it on for about 10 minutes. And then if your face falls off, I guess. I don't know. Okay.
You get to put on the white one. I get to see how it feels like.
Alright. There we go. What do you think?
Don't take the photo.
Okay, so you put on the mask.
Whoa, this is a silica scrub. It's kind of like, feels kind of like real thick Elmer's glue almost. But this is the...
So now we're coming back into the spa, and we were out there.
This is the steam sauna. It's warm. 6 degrees.
Okay, there was the steam room, and now it's just the cold plunge. How cold is it?
It says it's between 42 to 46
Oh
degrees.
gosh, darn it.
All right, are we ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, go.
Who said we had to do cold plunge on our vacation? The wine said we had to do cold plunge on our
Woo!
This is colder than our pool.
Yeah, that's colder than our pool ever was, I think. I think 50 was as cold as our pool.
Let's go back into the sauna. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my shoes.
Is when you do the spa retreat, and you pay that price, you get your own private dressing room. Whereas at the Blue Lagoon, it's just a big dressing room that everybody shares, and you have to go in, and they require that you shower without a swimsuit on before you enter the Blue Lagoon. So you're in there showering with a bunch of other guys and ladies.
They have separate rooms.
They have separate dressing rooms for each, but and so they're very strict about that because they want you very clean before you go in, because there's no filtration, chlorine system or anything for the pool. So
But the spa will also let you go over to the Blue Lagoon
Yeah.
side. So we went over to the Blue Lagoon and experienced the big lagoon, and then we had a private lagoon. So it's
Yeah.
the best of both worlds. I don't know if I'd do it again. It's a once in a lifetime thing. But anyway, we made it to Iceland. This is our first day here. We were 4 hours late on Delta. We had 9 hours layover in Detroit, but we did make it. And now we're gonna go take a shower and get ready,
cleaned up and have dinner here at Max's,
and then we're gonna go to bed finally because we are very tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
So anyway, come along with
come
us.
go with us.
Okay, here we are at Max's restaurant at the Northern Light Inn. We did make a reservation. There's not a lot of places to eat out by the Blue Lagoon, so make reservations.
Which is just a lager beer,
Then we got a red wine.
which this is one of their local. I think there's 3. There's Bully, the Gold, and I can't remember, there was one other local beer. That's a giant salad.
This is my fish soup. My shrimp pasta. And there's Steve.
But I should have just guessed that your shrimp pasta.
You want a bite of it? There you go. Oatmeal. Oh, and I get the apple.
This pound cake, chocolate cake, peanut butter.
Croissant. Okay, I just showed you the breakfast buffet that was included in our room charge at Northern Lights Inn. And here's the restaurant that the breakfast buffet was in. We sat right by the window here by their patio. We looked out over the cloudy day of Iceland today. We're missing the sunny day of the day before. We did ask the guy that brought us from the airport to Northern Lights if he would come by the next day in the morning and pick us up and take us into Reykjavik, which is a little bit farther than the airport. And it costed us about $168 for that one way, and it was about 45 to 50 minutes. But we did get to the port of call for Viking about 11 a.m., and we were able to go through their reception area really quickly, and we were able to be on the ship by 11. We had lunch, and we were able to tour the ship and do our muster drill all before 1 o'clock. And 1 o'clock we were able to get into our cabin. So now we have more excursions and more trips planned for the next couple of days, so stay tuned and we'll show you what we booked with Viking and all the excursions we did with them.